Good afternoon traders, it's Simon at Kairos Capital Markets with the daily direction predictions for the 2nd of October. Today I'm looking at two pairs, one will be pound Swiss short and the other is euro pound long. I won't take both of these at the same time purely because they are inversely correlated, they're both including the pound clearly. And the pound Swiss does look nicer, but if it doesn't get triggered, then euro pound will also be a good trade as well. So we'll go for that bit by bit and show what I'm looking at. So although these trades are only going to be short-term day trades, I'm going to start from the weekly chart because the weekly does give you the sentiment as well there. So this is the pound Swiss weekly. You've got a doji and a bit of a bearish engulfing candle, a couple of tweezers at the top there, which is quite nice to see. And you have the RSI sitting at 94, so that's all quite nice to see, which I like to see that. But obviously the actual magic happens on the daily and the intraday. So we have a key level at 1.305. We've had 3 touches so far, 1, 2, 3, and we had a fake out to the downside of this was. This is the 4th touch here. Now there's nothing in between the way of price now and to at least this level here, which is at 1.287. Kissed it a couple of times there, but nothing actually in the way whatsoever. So for me personally, my target would be 1.287 on this trade because that's the most logical place to go. But how do we get in on this trade? Also notice as well how RSI was at the peaks and has started dropping down as well. So RSI is on our side as well here. And that's a key thing to note there. On the intraday, this is my 1 hour chart for you. It may look a little bit messy, but let's go through it individually. So we've got this downward sloping trend line here, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Upward sloping trend line here, 1, 2, 3 touches there as well. And we have this key level at 1.3025. It's key with quite a lot of touches on it. And then the Fibonacci is all around there as well. So in this zone where I want to enter, we have Fibonacci, 2 trend lines, a key level, and the 1 hour 50 MA will start to peak up as well there. So I'm going to place my order there for a 50 pip stop. Why 50 pips? Well, I don't think it's going to, if it breaks above the trend line and stays above the trend lines, then clearly we're in the wrong. But sometimes you get these wicks like this where it just pops up and takes you out, and it may pop up to the 764 level on the Fibonacci, and I will make sure my stop's like there. If it doesn't and you want to wait for a live entry and get that kind of price, maybe wait, you could then put your stop down to 30 odd pips, but waiting and being live, it could be sometimes a bit difficult for people, you never know of time. But that's what I'm looking for there. Also notice how it's making lower highs and lower lows here. So a pullback to here is just going to be the next lower high there and the continuation of the trend. On the 4 hour chart, that would actually be testing the 4 hour 50 MA. So notice how price has been retained by the 4 hour 50 MA, broke down, and now this just decelerated down below it. So if you just get in and pop up there to the upside, that for me is a nice perfect trade there. That's what I'm looking for, and that's why I like this trade so much. Now, pound yen being inversely correlated, euro pound, sorry, being inversely correlated to pound Swiss means this will most likely go up. Now, what I like on this one as well on the weekly, so excuse me, we've got an inside bar here, a little mini low test on a key level, which is nice to see. RSI is starting to come down to 5 now, so it's good. And you've got there is no MACD divergence there, sorry, no. So on the weekly chart, that's what you got so far. So the energy is still going to come from the weekly. The daily, I would personally say it's got this little zone here. We're testing the zone and broke up to the upside there, but we are in a form of a wedge at the moment. So for me personally, you're trading against this downward sloping trend line. That's my concern at the moment. However, when you do look into the intraday price actions, again, the 4 hour chart shows you this. But on the 1 hour chart, if you got an entry like this here, a nice safe entry there, and a stop below the lows, it's a daily trade that will last for a couple of days, and you could net 2.5% profit. But as you can see already, this is nowhere near as clean as pound Swiss. But as they are inversely correlated, they do produce the same kind of probability of winning. So that's what I'm looking at today. And I hope you're all well, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.